Hey guys, I'm here with a bit of a different video for you today. I am doing the 25 things you don't know about me. So yeah, basically it is just 25 things that I had to come up with that you probably don't know about me. So this just gives you the chance to get to know me a little bit more than just my makeup obsession. So yeah, hopefully I don't scare you guys off too much because some of them are a little bit weird, so you probably think I'm a bit crazy, so hopefully not, but I'll get into it. And I'll apologise now if I keep looking down, but I'm reading everything off my iPad, so yeah, because there was no way I was going to memorise 25 things. Number one is I can't swim, which is probably, you know, something a little bit odd being here in Australia. I did have swimming lessons when I was younger. I can probably swim to save myself, but I can't actually race. The only thing I can actually do is backstroke. I can't do freestyle at all, so yeah, I know that's a little weird. Oh, and I can doggy paddle, of course. So yeah, I think if I was caught in a situation, I'd sort of be able to get myself out of it, I hope. You know, hopefully I'm never in a situation to find out, but yeah, I actually can't swim, so yeah. Number two is that I am like deathly afraid of cockroaches. Just thinking about them really creeps me out. I would rather have a spider on my wall than have a cockroach in my house. They creep me out. They are just dirty and they just look so gross, and yeah, I can't stand them. They're just like these dirty little things, and I can't bear the thought of them. It freaks me out, the thought of one crawling on my skin or something. Just, yeah, they're gross. Number three, my favourite type of music is actually 80s rock. I was born in the 80s, but I grew up with a lot of that music that my dad used to listen to, like AC/DC, Def Leppard, what else? Bon Jovi, love Bon Jovi. Yeah, so that sort of music I just absolutely love, and yeah, I kind of wish I was born in the 70s like my sister was, because then I would know it and I would have grown up in that era, so I would have loved that. Number four is I love playing games on my phone, like downloading apps, and my two favourite is Tiny Tower and Smurf Village. Yeah, I go through stages where I just am addicted and I keep playing them, can't put them down, and then I go a while without playing. Like I haven't picked up my phone to play games for about 3 weeks. So yeah, but I do go through phases with those. Number five is I have IBS, also known as irritable bowel syndrome. If anyone else is out there that suffers with it, you know how horrible it is. Basically, it's just a really sensitive digestive system, and you just don't digest things properly. I have to be really careful with a lot of foods that I eat because I can flare up and I just get a lot of pain in my stomach. And other symptoms related to that, which I won't go into, but yeah, mainly bloating. I get a lot of bloating, which is horrible because, you know, you look fat and no one wants to look fat. Number six is I love to cook. I love grabbing a recipe and just cooking it, and I love baking most of all. I've been baking since I was about 11, and I've baked ever since. So yeah, I love doing cakes. I've done cake decorating. I'll insert some pictures somewhere in here so you can see them. Number seven is that I used to play guitar in high school, and I also used to, well, it was short-lived, but I was in a band and I was a lead singer. So yeah, just something a little bit random. Yeah, it just was a bit short-lived, a bit of creative differences, so yeah, no, I never really bothered to get back into that again. And don't ask me to do any singing or guitar playing because I haven't done it in a long time and I'm not going to do it, so please don't ask me. Number eight is I have the worst ever sense of direction. I basically have lived in Canberra since I was 3. We moved here, so you'd think I'd know my way around. I don't. People ask me for directions, I'm like, I don't know. They ask me how do I get to work, I'm like, I don't know, I just remember, I don't know what roads I use. yeah, I know it's really bad. I rely on my GPS a lot if I'm going somewhere new, and I actually get quite a bit of anxiety if I end up getting lost. So yeah, my husband does a lot of the driving because of that, and yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but what are you gonna do? Number 9 is I have the worst, most sensitive sense of smell ever. I can smell things that people can't smell. I don't know what it is, but I could be standing going, can you smell that? And everyone's looking at me going, no, I can't. And it can take them a while to actually, you know, be able to smell something if it's coming through a vent at work or something like that. So yeah, it's really hard for me to buy perfumes, products, skincare, because anything with like essential oils I put on my face, I can't deal with it because I can just smell it all day and it makes me want to be sick. So yeah, I'm really quite a fussy person to buy any kind of fragrance for. Number 10 is a little bit related to number 9. One smell I can't stand is eucalyptus oil. I can eat the eucalyptus lollies, or you know, if eucalyptus is diluted in something, but when people use straight eucalyptus oil, which you know a lot of people use for cleaning, I can't stand that smell. It actually makes me physically sick. I can't be around it, I have to escape, otherwise I seriously want to vomit. And the funny thing is my sister and my mum are exactly the same, so I don't know what it is, but yeah, neither of us can stand that smell. Okay, number 11 is, there's this particular word that I can't say without really thinking about it first, so it'll be down here somewhere, but that word is cinnamon. I can't say that word without thinking about it, otherwise it comes out wrong. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else has a word that they're like that. If so, you know, let me know. Number 12 is that I am like the worst liar ever. I'm not just saying that, seriously. I can keep surprises. That's different because it's like a good positive thing. But if it's, you know, if I was lying about something bad, like I did something wrong or whatever, I just can't do it. I smile and my little cheeks, because I have rosacea, I just get stressed and my cheeks go bright red. So yeah, it's really hard if I'm trying to keep a surprise or something from Kevin. I can tend to lie about it and, you know, cover up the surprise, but I do find it really hard, so he always knows that something's up because it's really obvious on my face. Number 13, my most hated chore to do around the house is ironing. I actually don't iron at all unless it was like a complete emergency where I had to, you know, go out somewhere really nice and I needed something to iron. Otherwise, I'm actually really lucky and my wonderful husband does all the ironing for me, so very lucky in that area. Number 14 is I've only ever had one career and job in my life, and that is in pharmacy. I've actually, as of this month, worked in pharmacy for 12 whole years, so I absolutely love it, and I will probably be doing it for at least another 12 years. Number 15 is I actually used to be a bit of a gamer, believe it or not. I do dabble a little bit here and there in Sims 3. I really love that. I've been playing that a bit lately. I go through stages where I won't play it for months and then I'll pick it up and play it quite often. But the game I used to really be into was World of Warcraft. So yeah, pay me out if you like, but that's my geeky sort of side, is that yeah, I used to be pretty hardcore into that, but I haven't played it properly for over 2 years now, so yeah, I think I've outgrown that stage. Number 16 is my favourite movie of all time is Pretty Woman. When I was little, I used to constantly watch it. I'm surprised I actually don't know the whole thing line by line off by heart. I've watched it so many times, I can't count, but I just love that movie. Number 17 is I'm a huge planning and organisation freak. Like, if I don't plan, like Nikki don't plan, Nikki don't function. I need to be organised. I can't stand not having my day planned out. Same goes for things that I purchase. Believe it or not, every makeup purchase I make, especially when it's more expensive items, you know, any of the hauls I do on NARS and MAC and all that sort of stuff, I actually plan all of that, and budget and save for it. So yeah, I actually know that I'm going to buy all that stuff well in advance. I'm not very impulsive, and yeah, I'm not much of an impulse buyer. Very rarely anyway. Number 18, you might think this is a little weird, but I have a slight like OCD thing with eyebrows. The first thing I notice about a person is their eyebrows, and I can't stand messy eyebrows, and it drives my boss crazy, but sometimes I'll be talking to him and I'm like, you know, tidy your damn eyebrows. So it drives him nuts. He's always tidying his eyebrows for me, and sometimes just to piss me off he'll mess them up, and he's got kind of bushy eyebrows so they go a little bit wild. And yeah, I just keep telling him, please can you let me pluck them, or I'll pay for you to have them done, but he won't let me, so what are you gonna do? Number 19, tell me if anyone else is the same as this, but I wear the same foundation shade all year round. I see so many people on YouTube and they have their summer foundation and their winter foundation, and I don't get it. I just don't tan. I am this pasty white all year round, and I mean, I guess it's a good thing because it saves me money. I don't have to have, you know, 20 different foundations, but yeah, I just think I'm the only person I know that's in that situation. Number 20, I'm probably the only person with this as well, but I absolutely hate Coca-Cola. I think it is the most foul tasting thing ever. I don't know how people drink it. I have a sip of it and I just cringe. It's so sweet and nasty. I'm sorry, but I don't get why people are so hooked on that stuff. Number 21, I actually can't burp. Seriously, I hate it. When someone does this big burp, I'm like, damn you, how do you do that? I don't. If I do, you can't even hear it. Only I can actually hear it. And it probably happens like once every 3 months. I'll do this little like that sort of noise. That's it. That is it. I feel really ripped off that I can't just do a big belch. It's just not fair. Number 22, I can't sleep when there's too much light in the room. Yeah, I have to be in complete darkness to actually sleep properly. So if there's any light coming in the room, I use those little eye mask things to help me sleep. Number 23, not that you would actually believe this because I look so Australian with my fair skin and my blonde hair and green eyes, but I'm actually half Maltese. My mum is Maltese, she was born in Malta, and my dad is 100% basically Australian, so I pretty much look like my dad, and I got none of my mum's beautiful dark olive skin, and yeah, I feel a bit ripped off with that as well. Number 24, it was a bit short-lived as well, but I actually used to sell Tupperware. I did it for about 4 or 5 months, quite a few years ago, probably about 6 years ago, and I love it. I actually can't go to a Tupperware party anymore because I end up spending like $400 or $500, and yeah, it's a little bit of an addiction. I just love being able to organise my pantry, and yeah, Tupperware's awesome. If you haven't got any Tupperware, what's wrong with you? Number 25, lucky last, I actually wear glasses or contacts as I'm wearing now, and yeah, I got contacts about 6 months ago. I've been wearing glasses all the time for about 12 months, and I hate wearing glasses. It is a bit of a vanity thing. I just think I don't look good with glasses. Maybe one day I'll film a video with my glasses on so you guys can see what I look like, but yeah, it's a complete vanity thing. I wear my contacts whenever I can. So that is it. We finally got through all of those 25 things about me that you don't know. So hopefully you don't think I'm too crazy, and I hopefully will see you guys in my next video. Bye.